Merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. George Bailey, is that you? Wanna come over here and join us?
Not tonight, Mr. Martini.
Wait a minute. Did he just call you George Bailey?
Yes, sir. This is Mr. George Bailey, brother of the young man who just got awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor.
And next time you talk to my wife like that, you'll get worse. She cried for an hour and wouldn't even come out with us tonight.
That's enough, Mr. Walsh. That's enough.
It isn't enough she slaves teaching your stupid kids how to read and write, and you have to fall around.
Mr. Welch!
Ah, to hell with it. I'm going home.
Come on, guys. This is Christmas Eve. We're supposed to be spreading good cheer.
Yeah. Are we gonna continue singing?
Yes, of course we are. Come along, everybody. God rest you, merry gentlemen, nothing you dismay.
George, are you alright?
Fine. Thank you, Ernie.
You want me to walk you home?
No, I'm waiting for someone. Please go on.
Are you sure, George?
Where's my life insurance policy?
What?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Ernie, are you coming? I'll be a minute. You sure you don't want me to walk you home?
I'm fine, Ernie.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas, George.
Merry Christmas. God, dear Father in heaven, I'm not a praying man, but if you're up there and you can hear me, I'm at the end of my rope. Just show me the way, God.
And that's where I came in.
You mean you actually heard my prayer up there?
Yours and over a dozen others. You'd be surprised how many people are concerned about you.
Not till they find out I ruined their
You
lives.
haven't ruined their lives, George. Besides, it wasn't your fault.
It's my fault. I'm the president of my company. I'm going to be held accountable. Ask Mr. Potter. He'll tell you.
Did you think killing yourself would make everyone feel happier?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it'd be better if I was never been born at all.
What did you just say?
I said I wish I was never born.
No, George, you can't say things. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that's an idea. What do you think? Yeah, that'll do it. All right. You've got your wish, George. You've never been born.
You don't have to make all that fuss about it.
What did you just say?
You've never been born. You don't exist. You haven't a care in the world. No.
Say something else sincere.
Sure. You can hear everything.
What's the darndest thing? I couldn't hear anything that year since I was a kid. What's going on here?
Wish you a Merry Christmas. Hey, look, another sucker. Let's go sing to him. We wish you a Merry. Yeah, that's my name, and this is my poison. Want some?
Mr. Martinez, I recognize me.
Hey, Dominic, he knows your name. Now I have to sing to him.
Well, where's Mr. Martinez? Where's your wife?
Shush. She's home. They're all home. And that makes it a Merry Christmas, doesn't it, gents?
But I just saw her a minute ago. Her and a couple wives, too.
Where? What are you talking about? You're not about to snitch on us, are you?
Wait, I know you. You hit me a minute ago.
I did? Did you hear that? I already hit him. Here, did it hurt? Let me try again.
Come on, leave the sucker alone. He's worse off than we are. Look out. Here comes the panhandler. He's caught with us again. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, come on. Let me hit him first. Hey, I promise. I'll remember it this time.
Hey, one of you got a dime or two you could spare? Or a drink? I'll settle for a drink.
Mr. Garrett, it's me, George. You recognize me.
Now I tell you, I don't like being around that guy.
Mr. Garrett, I used to live when I was a kid. It's me, George.
Now I know I don't like you. That rumhead spent 20 years in jail for poisoning a kid.
That's right, and if you know him, you must be a jailbird yourself. Come on, man, let's get out of here.
Hey, wait for me!
You see, George, you weren't there.
But I was. I remember that distinctly. Look, who are you?
I told you, George, I'm your guardian angel.
But I don't understand.
Don't you get it? It's all because you weren't born.
Not born?
That's right.
If I wasn't born, who am I?
You're nobody. You don't exist. You have no identity.
But I do. I'm George Bailey. I was born July 12th, 1907, right here in Bedford Falls.
You won't find any public records of it. Besides, this isn't Bedford Falls anymore. It's Pottersville.
Pottersville? No.
And there is no George Bailey. Never has been. You see, George, you've been given a wonderful gift. A chance to see what the world would be like without you.
Violet!
That's what they call me.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Well, I'm glad to see you too. You new in town? Who gave you my name?
George.
Okay, George, if that's even your name. If anyone asks, I've never heard or seen of you before.
But you have. I'm George Bailey. We grew up together.
I don't think so good looking, but I sure wish we had.
How did you got
I got all night. Why don't you help me remember?
Your name is Violet Pearson. You're born 1911, and you graduated right here in this local high school.
Wait a minute. What are you, some sort of private eye? I should have known. It's Christmas Eve, for God's sake. Don't you people ever give it a rest?
No, you don't understand.
See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. That's my motto. So give it a rest.
Violet!
Or I'll make a phone call. And I don't think you want that, George. Or whatever the hell your name is. Merry Christmas.
Boarding house? What's going on here?
Well, if you're looking for a room, I've got no vacancy.
Boss, can you please let me in?
I told you, I've got no vacancy. Besides, I only take in strangers unless they've been referred by somebody. Try Maple Street, 163 Maple.
I know your brother-in-law.
How do you know him?
I see him around.
Where? Where have you seen him around?
Today, over at his house.
That's a lie. He's been in the state asylum for over 5 years, ever since he lost his business.
Your son Harry.
My only son died at the age of 9 when he dropped through the ice.
No, your son's alive and he's coming home tomorrow.
I'm going to call the police.
Strange, isn't it? Each man's life touches so many other lives, and when he isn't around, he leaves an awful hole, doesn't he?
But Harry's in the lives of every man on that transport. It was in the newspaper, all the headlines.
Every man on that transport died. Harry wasn't there to save them because you weren't there to save Harry. You see, George, you've really had a wonderful life. Don't you see what a mistake it would be to just throw it all away?
Clarence,
Yes, George?
where's Mary?
What?
If you know what she's talking
You're not gonna like it.
Is she alive?
Yes, she's alive. But she never married. She's not the Mary you know. Something happened.
Mary?
There must be some easier way for me to get my wings.
Mary!
Who are you? What do you want?
It's me, George. Don't you recognize me?
Look, I don't know you're talking
Mary,
about.
Mary, what happened to us?
Please just leave me alone.
Mary, I'm your
Don't
husband.
touch
I'm your
me.
husband, George.
Please stop. I'll call the police. Somebody help me.
Mary? Mary? Clarence? Clarence, well, please, give me back. I don't care what happens to me. Only get me back to my wife and my kids. Please, Clarence! I want to live again!
Hey, George, are you alright? Hey, what's the matter?
I didn't do anything to her, honest!
What are you talking about, George? What in the Sam Hill are you yelling for?
Don't... Bert, don't you recognize me?
Recognize you? I've been looking all over town trying to find you. Half the town is still out looking for you.
Mary? Mary?
Yeah, Mary called, so did Martini, Uncle Billy, even your own mother called. So what's going on, George?
What's going on? Why, look around you, Bert. It's breathing. It's moving. It's alive. Oh, Merry Christmas.
I think I better take you home.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Honestly, I'm fine.